Temperatures. Members of Congress say that the US Postal Service has stopped providing bottled water to employees, putting letter carriers at risk.
KENS 5 asked USPS to explain the water bottle issue multiple times, but they refused to discuss the matter with us and said they would instead contact Congress members directly. KENS 5 reporter Andrew Moore tells us what those congressional leaders are saying. Andrew?
Yeah, OSHA says if you're working in high heat, you need to drink roughly 1.5 bottles of water an hour. And if you have a 6 to 8 hour mail carrier shift in a vehicle with no AC, well, that's a lot of water. Congressmen say the Postal Service needs to make sure carriers are getting what they need.
Last year, inside one of those little LOVs, it was 137 degrees inside the vehicle.
Former letter carrier Luis Jordan says most of these U.S. Postal Service trucks don't have AC. That makes water even more important and the consequences of heat even more severe.
We have had carriers end up in the emergency room on IVs.
When carriers told congressmen they were no longer provided bottled water earlier this month, 4 congressmen sent this letter to the U.S. Postal Service asking for changes. But when KENS 5 asked USPS about these concerns, they avoided the bottled water issue completely and instead sent us a statement saying employees get safety training and the resources they need. And when we asked about bottled water specifically, USPS said they would talk to congressmen about water bottles directly, but not us. U.S. congressmen were already hot about the water bottle issue.
The Postal Service needs to clear this up.
Get out on the fields, do it for one day, right along with the post office, with the postal workers, and see how you feel about it.
And the lack of an explanation didn't help. They didn't mention bottled water once. They didn't mention your letter once.
But they sure come to Congress where they need help, and they need to pay attention to the members of Congress that represent so many postal workers.
Local congressmen are continuing to meet with local postal workers about this issue, and Congressman Greg Casar says they will keep pushing for a clear answer.
We just want to get a note tomorrow that says, we're bringing the water bottles back, and we're going to make sure that people know they can come back to the station to refill.
And we checked yesterday afternoon and this morning. So far, no congressman could confirm they've received any new messages from the U.S. Postal Service. We will be following up with this next week. Guys?
All right, Andrew, thank you.